I am currently working on a case where my client's right to work has been wrongly taken by the Home Office. Well, she had the right to work as she made an in-time application, and so the conditions attached to her leave continues or should continue according to Section 3C of the immigration rules. She has lost her right to her job as a result of this. Her employer used the ECS, which is the employer checking service, and it came out as negative, wrongly. You might think, well, the Home Office or any third party the Home Office uses does not make any such mistakes. Well, if that's what you think, you are in the wrong. The Home Office makes mistakes often when exercising its immigration powers. So I will be suing the Home Office for compensation in this case. There are some limited circumstances when it's possible to claim compensation from the Home Office by means of a court case. For example, if you've been unlawfully detained, losing your documents, i.e. the Home Office losing your documents, or even delay, or in my case, for example, losing a job can be another one. There is the complaints procedure of the Home Office, and what it says effectively is that if you've suffered financial loss as a direct result of their error, you may be able to claim a reimbursement depending on the costs that you've incurred, and obviously if they're reasonable and if it's a direct consequence of their actions, but obviously you'll need to provide evidence of such to establish what you're claiming. Now, if you think you have a case for payment, it should be pursued through the Home Office's complaints procedure, and the losses should be spelled out as clearly as possible and obviously backed up with evidence. Another way of doing it is by doing what I'm doing for my client, by lodging a judicial review claim. Following certain judicial review procedures, it is possible for the courts to award damages in cases where the Home Office has been found to be negligent in performing its duties, a duty of care, in causing you or the client a loss, and for which compensation can be brought in damages. So the most common cases that I've encountered, for example, I've been involved with, is unlawful detention, and obviously the Home Office has had to pay quite a lot of money in the Windrush scandal. But what about cases where you have lost directly as a result of that financially due to the Home Office's actions or inaction? Now, they're not easy cases, but if you are in such a position where you're able to show that the actions or the inactions of the Home Office has had a direct impact on your ability to work, and you've encountered financial loss as a result of that, we may be able to help. One of the other arguments that we'll be running in that particular case that I'm talking about is that there's an arguable claim for damages for breach of human rights, as long as obviously we can show the evidence to support it. Contact Katie Legal on the number below for an assessment of your case, and I will tell you whether or not you do have a claim against the Home Office. It does not have to be limited to lawful detention. It can be misrepresentation, for example, or what I said earlier, losing your BRP or health-related or delay. So drop me a text on the number below and I will be in touch. Thank you for watching Katie Legal.